Today is the launch of the European Year to Combat Poverty and Social Exclusion, and it's bringing together people from all walks of life to get their heads together and think how we can combat poverty in this country.
We're listening to the voices of those that have been in poverty or have suffered from social exclusion, looking to see what we can do as a national government, but also working with local partners to reduce poverty and social exclusion in our country.
Poverty is not just about a lack of income, it's also about a lack of power and a lack of ability to participate in your society.
When you do live in poverty, you're totally dismissed from society, and as a result you don't feel that your life is worth anything. So I totally agree.
I have a job working for the Department for Work and Pensions. We pay people benefits, but we also have this really important job, particularly in a recession, of trying to help people into work, avoid long-term unemployment.
Work is one way out of poverty, but I don't think it's the only way. And I think work with training and progression is really important, because if you go into a very low-paid job with no progression, you are likely to stay in poverty for the rest of your life.
Government's current response is very much work-focused, but as as raised before, the majority of people in poverty are in work to an extent, so you need to look at both how work is going to pay and the nature of work.
I live with 93 other blokes going between 18 and 50 something, and all these people have got, at least maybe one person's got one trade as painter and decorator. I was a chef for 2 years. We wouldn't be able to afford the homeless hostel we live in if we had a job. Because the situation I'm in the minute is have a home or have a job. As soon as I get into a shared accommodation or something in a house, then I can start working again, start bringing some money in and feeling a little bit of pride. I mean, for now, it's just trying to volunteer down the day centre, which a few of us are trying to do, because it just doesn't make you feel like you're sitting around all day twiddling your thumbs.
It's all about incentives and disincentives with work, and currently the welfare system is very much a net that keeps people, and it's not a trampoline, it doesn't bounce people up again. And that's really what we're trying to create. And also there's a huge gap. It's that jump from benefits to work without any stepping stones.
There are many people out there, I see, who give a lot back to their communities through caring for their relatives, trying to get their self-respect back. I was actually one of them. And I really, really struggled.
We talk about poverty as a state in which people are taking, which I think does a huge number of people a major disservice. We can make an awful lot of very negative assumptions about what people are or are not giving to their communities and what people are or are not contributing based on whether they are earning.
If we place the right value on families, we would create a society where employers would see the value of having happy employees who can work around their family commitments and accommodate not necessarily part-time but flexible working.
The launch today was the beginning of the European Year, but it's not something that can be dealt with in just a year. It's the beginning of building partnerships and collaborations that mean we can start quite a long journey to a socially inclusive and socially just society.